Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 5 of our Oxygen Not Included campaign. Let's continue. So in the previous episode we've been progressing more towards improving our colony. We got some extra research finished, we also got some extra colonies, so we're now up to 5, or not colonies but duplicants. Let's have a little bit of a garden up there. Definitely grows quite slow, but there's no real way for me to go around that. I'm pretty sure these plants are using fertilizer, or they are supposed to. Let me see. Dirt. It should be using fertilizer at some point. I don't know if yeah, that's fine. We do have fertilizer, so if it's gonna require it, we're gonna be able to give it some. Also, yeah, currently I'm working on constructing myself, or not myself, but constructing my duplicants a room for their recreation. Like, place some massage tables in there and maybe some medical cots, because some of them do have minor injuries from this from the encounters with whatever creatures there were. I don't remember their names. But yeah, they did got into a couple of fights, so it would be not, or it would be reasonable to have some medical cots. Okay, so you finished construction in there. This room definitely does lack oxygen because it's at the bottom, but it's still somewhat breathable. So do I need to create a floor in here? I guess it's gonna be fine as is, right? It's not really gonna be... no. It's not gonna look nice, so we're just gonna place some tile in there as well. Just to make it look a little bit more reasonable. Oh! Liquid piping is already done. Okay, that was quick. Liquid pipe bridge, liquid pipe, liquid pump, liquid vent. Okay. We don't really have any ways for us to use this liquid piping for now, because we do have access to water. We don't really need to pump it anywhere, but when we're gonna get access to like showers and stuff, that's gonna be quite useful. But for now we would need to probably just ignore it. Okay, so what's the next thing we want to have? I don't really care about interior decor, I don't think. So let's just go for gas piping. We'll just try to finish with all the basic researches, and then we're gonna go for the higher level ones. Okay, Meep, why are you sleeping here? Are you a narcoleptic guy? Yes, you are. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so... oh. Okay, oxygen levels in there are actually kind of low. I guess it couldn't... the oxygen couldn't reach it because there's only like this tiny gap from the ladder the oxygen coming through. I think that should be, at least in the future, yeah, this gas permeable tile would be quite nice for us to have, just to place it like in this floor, so the gas, or so the oxygen could spread a little bit more even. But for now, I guess it would have to do. Oh, actually, this oxygen overlay is different, because in the previous versions there was like, I don't know, 6 or 8 shades of color, but now there's only 4. So I guess blue is fine. This lighter blue is good enough. Okay, I guess that's a little bit more readable. That's fine. So, how's our oxygen status looking? Oh! We're finally actually creating more oxygen than we are consuming. I don't know why that happened, but apparently it works, but now it's dropping again. Oh well, doesn't really matter. So what we need to care or to think about is, let's just go and place like a medical cot in here. It takes a lot of space, and let's go and place one massage table in there. We would probably need to have some more in the future, but I guess one of each should be sufficient for now, because we don't really have that high level of stress. And yeah, Mima, you're just gonna go and get yourself a massage. Because you probably need it. Yeah, it looks like these green bubbles are not really going anywhere. So everyone who acquired diarrhea, even though it's already gone. But the bubble's not going away, unfortunately. How's food looking? 23,000 kilocalories. Could we produce any lice loaf right now? If I were to queue it, would it say we have... Yeah, we don't have enough meal lice. Okay. Or do we? Or don't we? Yeah, we don't. That's fine. I guess you would have to just eat mush bars for now. As sad as it sounds, don't really have much choice. These plants are only 27% grown, so you would need to wait like couple, I don't know, like 3 cycles? Oh yeah, initial growth 5 cycles. That's gonna be a long goddamn time. Probably all gonna be dead. When you're gonna be ready to harvest. By the way, we also need to assign this medical code to someone. Someone like Rowan. You do have light wounds and it actually affects your athletics, so... Rowan, go and get yourself healed a little bit. Does it need anything? Does it use, I don't know, medicine? I don't think medicine is in the game yet, but who knows? You probably just would need to sleep in this quad for some time and then your wound's gonna be gone. So how it's looking? Yeah, your health apparently is increasing. Yeah, that's fine. Should be good enough for now. How's the research going? We are halfway to the gas piping. Anything else interesting we could build right now? Manual airlock creates an airtight seal that maintains atmosphere and pressure between areas. Might be useful. But, oh. It might be reasonable for me to just make and or create a manual airlock in here. Just not to let this contaminated oxygen come through. But also gonna probably block oxygen from coming in. Oh well. Anything else? Oh yeah, how's this heavy watt things looking? They all got replaced in sim, or in here it looks like. Yeah, the wattage in our wire net is not really that high, so we don't really need to replace all the wires with heavy ones, so it should be fine. But maybe in the future. Okay, Rowan, how are you looking? Looks like you're almost... Oh! Excuse me? What's the max HP percentage in this game? Because apparently it's not 100. Because Rowan is now getting more than 100. Okay. That's weird. Oh well. Anyone else want like massage? Because looks like Mima is done with that. Oh, Rowan now has high stress level. That's probably because he couldn't really sleep in this medical facility for a long time because he has to like run to the outhouse all the time. Okay, we have a lot of idle people. By the way, other contracted diarrhea. And we have a lot of idle people, so just gonna work on more mush bars. I know you're contracting diarrhea all the time from it, but what could you really do? And we are losing oxygen again. Not as much as we've been losing all the time, but we are still losing it. By the way, for the next level of research, we would need to have this advanced research, so I might as well go and plop down a supercomputer right now, just near the small research station, I think, because we're almost done with whatever research we're working right now on. Liquid piping. No? Yes? No, gas piping, yeah. And there we go. Gas piping is done. Gas pipe bridge, pipe, permeable tile, gas pump, gas vent. Okay, might be useful at some point. So let's go and just queue another one. And what do I want to work with? Biodistiller, gas filter, liquid filter, water purifier. No, not really. Coal generator, hydrogen generator. Don't have much hydrogen. Oh yeah, something like fine dining, definitely gonna be useful. This refrigerator. A cooking station, sure. We're just gonna start working on fine dining because all of this diarrhea is definitely quite a problem. And yeah, you start producing more research, or as much research as you need. By the way, yeah, new level of toilet wouldn't be a terrible idea to have. What do we need for this? Sanitation science. Yeah, it would need to wait until our fine dining is done. When is our new arrival gonna be? When's our new duplicant gonna arrive? Next duplicant in 400 seconds. Okay. And actually 400 seconds in game time. So he's gonna arrive in like no time at all. Okay, that's fine. By the way, you guys probably need to like sweep up all of this. Oh, but looks like you just don't have storage space. That seems reasonable. Oh! Now we actually have gas permeable tiles. Because of our gas research. So what I can do is probably like place some gas tiles in there. Actually, looks like... I don't know if it's necessary or not. But sure, let's just go and place at least like one tile in here for the gas to spread evenly. And one gas permeable tile in like... Oh. We don't have enough metal again, god damn it. Also, what we need is another one storage place for all the resources. What is it all filled with? 3000 kilos of sandstone, dirt, algae. Sandstone, dirt, algae. Yeah, mostly just sandstone. We couldn't use so much sandstone. Oh well. We would have to use it on something. Not entirely sure for what. Oh, Ada, you're making a mess. At least you've chosen a pretty decent spot to make your mess in. Near this compass, so no one probably gonna step in it, but we would still need to mop it up, unfortunately. Yeah, Rowan probably not gonna be happy about it. As well as all the other people who would need to clean it all up. Ooh. Okay, our power generation is getting quite insufficient now. Probably because of this supercomputer. How much power are you actually using? Power consumption. Like 300 watts or something? Yeah, we probably would need to have like an extra manual generator soon enough. Oh yeah, by the way, we don't have metal for anything, but we do have some available for mining in there, so let's go and dig some out. Oh, I would probably need to place some ladders to reach this place. To reach these metals. Let's just not do it for now. I don't know how much metal we need currently. By the way, I could probably close these things, just not to mess the screen too much. So, how's oxygen looking? Not that great. Oh, and we're losing 10 kilos again. What the hell? Why is it like changing so drastically all the time? I'm not entirely sure. Probably time for us to like add an extra algae deoxidizer. Somewhere like down here might not be too terrible of an idea. right? Yeah, because we do have a carbon dioxide pocket in here, like a pretty huge one. Or what we could do, let's just go and plop down a algae terrarium. I know it's not the most efficient thing, but it's still gonna produce some oxygen, and maybe eat some of this carbon dioxide, so not the most terrible decision. Could you guys not reach this metal? I'm pretty sure you could jump 2 tiles high, right? Probably you're just too occupied. Yeah, we have 2 people in science, 1 on this generator, so we only have 2 available for all the other work. Also, Ada is quite stressed. Probably because she pissed herself. And yeah, it's probably not the most pleasant feeling to have. Yeah, I think also sweeping all of this stuff up is like quite high priority for them right now. Where is another duplicate arrive? It's 50 seconds only. Okay, so we're gonna have 1 extra pair of hands to work with soon. How's the research looking? We're like halfway to the fine dining. Is any of this food already got spoiled? I know, it's quite hard to determine from this screen which food is spoiled or not, but I hope my people not gonna be eating rotten food. And there we go, another one duplicate arriving. I'm definitely gonna take you in. So what do we have in here? Irritable bowel, early bird, +2 to all skills in the morning, remove them at night, and iron gut. Okay, couldn't ever get sick. But this guy have more, just more stuff in general. Sure, let's just gonna take you. Irritable bowel is not really that bad. You know, it might be quite annoying, especially when you're gonna get your first diarrhea. You're probably gonna be shitting all over the place. Let's just go and queue another one code for you. And yeah, you go and start working, please. Because these 2 girls are not really doing that well. Okay, you're gonna be allowed to store everything here. And oh, now we're producing sufficient oxygen. I don't know why it's jumping so much. Maybe because I don't know, some of these algae deoxidizers been lacking algae. I don't know. Recycles carbon dioxide and a small amount of oxygen gains a minor efficiency in direct light. I know. That's fine. You're still not suffocating, so that's something. How's temperature overlay looking, by the way? Yeah, this place is getting quite hot because of these batteries. Oh yeah, this supercomputer as well. Produces quite a lot of heat. Might have been reasonable to probably go and place it in the separate room. But it shouldn't be that hot, right? Yeah, 40 Celsius, not that terrible. Not excellent, but not that terrible. Could someone please just go and dig this metal? For God's sake. What are you so occupied with? Oh, you've already finished this research. I thought it's gonna take you a lot more time. Aquatic farm tile? I haven't seen this before. Cooking station, fertilizer, making, and a refrigerator. Aquatic farm tile grows a single plant when sown with a seed. Must be submerged in liquid. Wow! Can be used as a floor tile. That sounds really cool. Must be submerged in liquid. Okay. That would be neat. Also, we have an access to refrigerator finally. So our food gonna stop spoiling, but for this to happen we need to have some more metal. And what's the other things we have? Fertilizer maker. Uses polluted water to produce fertilizer. Okay. That might be the way for us to use this polluted water if we're gonna dig into it at any point. And it is nighttime right now. Okay, I'm just gonna speed up a little bit. No one is snoozing too loudly, which is pretty good. And yeah, the next research We need to queue another one research, and I think the next one is gonna be... Yeah, it's our timer, by the way. And next research gonna be, I guess, sanitation science. Yeah, because my people definitely need some showers. Because they're feeling pretty grimy and having their hands are pretty dirty. But for now, it's time for me to have a break, guys. So I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna continue in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want a low comment, definitely do it. And I would answer as soon as I could. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.